Hello, this is Monica from Unique Designs by Monica, and today I'm going to be doing Polaroid and a Polaroid frames using basic shapes on Cricut Design Space. So let's get started. First things first, we're going to start with the actual camera. You can't have pictures without a camera, and if for those of you that are too young to know what a Polaroid is, it's what older people used to use for cameras that worked instantly. So let's get a rectangle, and I don't want to make this too big. Most of it is going to be blocks and circles, and we're going to be using the square quite heavily. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I have to bring this down just a little bit. I'm going to grab a lot of rectangles, and there is no specific size or height. This is just something that I'm doing. I'm grabbing squares and I'm placing them pretty much like building blocks. You know how you did when you were like a little kid and you just grabbed a block and started building something? I'm doing the same thing. I'm not really taking measurements or anything. I'm just saying, oh, that fits good, and going with that. Let's see. That seems to be pretty good. Okay. I need to make this a little smaller. Just realized that Polaroids have a little indent. So let me see if I can put all of these center horizontally up. Well, that didn't work very well. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. I'm trying to avoid getting any little gaps since I'm not able to edit the actual points. And let's see. I believe it actually looks like more like a rectangle. There you go. That looks a little better. And this needs to be smaller. There we go. There we go. I believe they look like that. I'm actually looking at a old vintage Polaroid, and I'm like, that's pretty much how it looks like. And I'm gonna grab that and put it right there. Okay, I'm gonna weld everything. Then I'm gonna have to put, see, I actually like to use things that are in real life to create these and see, oh, okay, that kind of looks like a box and that looks like a circle. Now that I have everything welded, I can actually put it horizontally in the center. That looks good. I think it's a little too big on the top. There we go. Now I can actually weld. I know it looks like a weird Atari shape, but believe it or not, it will look a little more like a camera, or at least a Polaroid, in just a few moments. Just takes a bit of finagling to get it right. Let me turn this black. Let me turn this white. And I'm going to just start fitting these in. Okay, and I believe I can get at least 3. If you make them a little smaller, which I should have, you can probably get 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep, I got 4. There we go. Just to make sure that these are all lined up properly. There we go. Now I'm going to get the camera circle and put it right there. Maybe a little smaller. Duplicate. All I did is Control C, Control V, and I'm going to turn this white for the lens. Okay, And of course you need a little peephole to see what you're shooting. Now you can definitely slice this if you want, but if you don't, you can just leave it like that, or change it, you know, to whatever color you want. Let's make this white. Here we go. Now before we can actually get photos to come out, we need to put a little slit on the bottom of the camera right here. All right. Now this is good for cards or for embellishment, and I'm actually will be slicing this. Okay, and I'm going to push this back. There we go. So we have everything we need, and we're going to group it together so it doesn't go anywhere. All right, and to make it look like it's coming out of the camera, I'm going to grab one of the Polaroids, and that's what it was called, the Polaroid. And I'm going to make a rectangle. And I'm making it about the same width, maybe just a little bit smaller, so we can make it look like it's coming in and out of, or I should say coming out of the Polaroid. All right, if I remember correctly, Polaroids are a little longer, just like that, and then they have the window where the picture would come through. I know I'm sure a lot of you have seen these for paper planners, or not paper planners, but planners. You put these in planners or in photo albums. I'm sure I said that already. So I'm going to make sure that this is put in correctly. Oh, I did that incorrectly. So I'm going to push back, highlight, and then go to center horizontally. There we go. And slice. Gonna move this down. Alrighty, now here is your Polaroid, which we can make white, gray. It's really up to you what kind of colors you really want. Alright, I'm gonna move the camera just a slight bit, and I'm gonna duplicate this, because then we're gonna edit it. We're going to edit. Oh my goodness, I can't seem to speak right now. And put little words right here. So I'm just going to hit on text. And if you're using Cricut fonts, it'll just give you normal Cricut sans. But if you go to DaFont or 101fonts.com, you'll be able to download a lot more, such as these. But since I just want to go with the normal Cricut Cricut sans, that's fine. So I'm going to put in love, but instead of having the the O for the as a letter, I'm going to space it out, VE, and here's why, because I want to make sure I can add a heart right there. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to grab myself a heart or a star. You can easily use a star, but I think I want to use a heart right here. Let's shrink this down to size. Make it sure it fits just a little bit like that. Let me grab my letters. Let me group it. Once I have it grouped, I'm going to highlight the word and then the Polaroid itself. Ooh, it's asking me to weld. Maybe let's weld this first. There we go. Now we can slice. Anything you weld, it will be a lot easier to slice. Does that make sense? Anything that you want to have slice or cut, you need a weld. That's what I meant to say. So we have love. We're going to do faith. Oh, that's small. Faith. Hopefully I spelled that right. Not the best speller. Faith, yeah. All right, put that right there. Let's do another one. Piece. Ooh, wrong. Small, big P. Piece. Let's do last one, joy. Joy. Okay. Now you can easily have it on the left, in the center, on the right, on the left, right, or center. But I think I just want mine right there. So all I'm going to do is do the same thing as before. Slice. Move it away. Delete. Put it back. Same for the joy. Slice. And the only reason that I'm not welding these like I did the love is because it was wording along with a shape. Since this is just text, it's a lot easier just to slice. There's no need to weld. There we go. Now you can actually put a photograph back here, or put a picture, put a pet, and there you go. It would just come out like that. And you can put any name you want. You can put a family member's name, or a pet, or someone's birthday. It's all really up to you on how you want to use this camera along with the Polaroid itself. So thank you so much for stopping up by. That was a pretty quick tutorial. If you want to see anything in the future, please leave a comment below. I post videos every Saturday and Wednesday, so feel free to subscribe. Hit that bell notification and you'll be notified when I have a new video. You guys have a good day. Bye.